But God shows his anger from heaven against all sinful, wicked people who suppress the truth by their wickedness. So one thing we notice here is we see I have this word anger that is highlighted, and it's also translated into the word wrath. And I want to pause here before we go any further, and let's do a word study. Let's break this word down so we can have a really good understanding of what does it mean when we say God's wrath or God's anger. So let's go ahead and find that here from the Greek perspective. So the original Greek word for wrath is orge. This word refers to intense anger, indignation, or wrath, often associated with God's judgment in context of the Bible. The use of orge in Romans 1:18 emphasizes the righteous anger or wrath of God against ungodliness and unrighteousness. It conveys the idea of a just response to rejection of God's truth and the embrace of sinful behavior. The concept of God's wrath in the Bible is not arbitrary or vindictive. Instead, it reflects his holy and just nature. It serves as a warning against disobedience and encourages a turn towards repentance. Because when we think of wrath or anger, we think of someone who may be out of control, who is highly emotional, who is just doing things just off the cuff without really thinking about it, just spur of the moment, just flipping out, just going off. That is not what we mean when we talk about God's wrath. It is not vindictive. It is not emotional. It is not random, but it is pinpointed. It is as a result of his holiness and his just nature. And Paul describes why God is righteous in his wrath. If you notice the title, it is God's righteousness in his wrath against sinners.